Hey, welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd do a quick little shop tour and update. We've been doing some upgrades to the machine shop, and it's actually really kind of nice in here. I don't know if you can notice, although it'd be hard to tell from other videos, it is so much brighter in here. First thing you can tell is we actually painted. We stripped everything off of the walls and painted floor to ceiling. Didn't paint the ceiling, but I thought I'd take this time while we're just finishing it up. We're cleaning up and reorganizing some things, but thought I'd walk you through some of the tools we have in the shop, things that you probably haven't seen on any videos, because some tools I don't use that much. Fab it all.
Hello.
So the first one is this. This is our Lagun. This is a knee mill. This is the workhorse of the machine shop. I do a lot of things on this machine. We try not to use it as just a glorified drill press, but it is the workhorse. And I'll just go around the room here. This is our drill bit sharpener. It sharpens up to 3-inch drill bits. It's a mechanical automated kind of thing. It's a really neat kind of tool. I don't use it that much. It's really hard to use. I think something might be wrong with it. That's why, because you do the settings right and it doesn't work. This is our radial arm drill, just a cheap little Chinese drill. It's actually works really good, and I can drill some pretty good holes with it. These are all our large drill bits. That's our rack for them. This storage, we're replacing this with something heavier duty, but crappy storage there. Main doors to get in. This used to be just stacked with stuff, and my guy got it cleaned up pretty good. This is our vertical turret lathe. I've seen this in some videos. This is a Bullard 36-inch Cutmaster. This thing is a beast. I can do some pretty gnarly stuff on it. It's a fun tool to use. Check out my safety video when I talk about how to hang your body over the top of that table as it's spinning it. What does this do? 240 RPM. But yeah, cool tool. This under the tarp, this is a saw that we've had forever. I don't use it that much. I didn't really have a place to put it, so since we've cleaned up, we're gonna put it here. And so I'll have a saw again in the machine shop. This is a heat treat oven that we got for free. Haven't really had a use for it yet, but I hope to one day. Pipe machine, I don't know why. I was over here for a job and we never took it. We never took it out. Here is our Maserati knee mill. I don't know if you call it a knee mill, but it's a Maserati mill. It is made by the Maserati car company. It's a 1940s mill. It is I think it's a 50 horsepower. It is a massive mill. It uses a Cat 40 taper, which, if you know machining, that is a big taper. I can run some big tooling in that thing. Anyway, really nice machine, really fun to use. It does have an issue with the quill doesn't move up and down. Something's locked up, but it's still, the table works and everything else, so I still use that. That's probably my third most used tool in the shop. This is the mess I was talking about. We're just getting everything put back on the walls and on shelves and everything. This is our Weiper lathe. Probably the second most used tool in this shop. It's a 30 horsepower engine lathe. It's a German made, I don't know what year. Really nice lathe. Everything on it is solid. I have a few chucks for it and steady rests and a bunch of tooling for it. Love this machine. I wish I had a smaller one. I'll get to that later, but yeah. This is actually a balance stand, and what it it runs off of a 250 horsepower motor. I think that's 250. I actually don't know what it is. Anyway, so it runs off of a 250 horsepower motor, and we have different pulleys and stuff. What we do with this is we balance things. This was made specifically to balance coal mills. We have our own line of coal mills, and this was used to do that. And it's a It's an adjustable beam in here. We have different bearings, and we put different things and balance them, just like you balance a tire. We have a machine that we put on here that measures vibration, and we're able to balance fans, coal mill, like I mentioned, and other things. And I can run up to 250 horsepower, so it's no small tool. And then the shell that's over is really just a safety. When we do the coal mills, they have these components on there that could flip off. So it's just a cage to keep those on there, because they spin at like 3,000 RPM. This is our shop compressor. This is actually piped throughout the entire shop, fab shop, everywhere. But this is our 25 CFM Kaeser compressor. Nice machine. This is the VFD, variable frequency drive, that runs the 250 horse motor that I showed you. Nice tool. This is a really nice bench grinder. It's a 480 volt. I think they're 12-inch wheels by 2 inches wide. Really nice workhorse. This is a tool that I think I've only done one video with this tool, and it was on the go-kart. This is called a keyseater. What it is there is a ram, goes underground. So it's dug in the ground, and what it does is it pulls a tool down. You clamp your round part, or I guess whatever part you want, you clamp it onto here, and it strokes this tool up and down and pulls a wedge down to move this cutter out, and you cut keyways. So kind of a neat one. I don't use it that much, but it is nice when I do have to use it. That's how it holds the tool in. Yeah, neat tool. This is our surface grinder. I've used it on, I don't think I have any videos with the surface grinder. We do have a bandsaw up here. When I say up here, it's because our machine shop is actually slightly elevated than the rest of the shop. You have to walk upstairs to get to it. All of our shops are detached from each other. It's annoying. That's a whole nother story. But anyways, so we're adding some shelves. We have a press. You've seen, I've done a few jobs with the press. So this is our LeBlond engine lathe. I actually don't use this at all. We're probably just going to get rid of it. The reason why is you can see it's really rusty. We had a roof leak, and it leaked on it, and I actually cleaned it and got everything fixed, and I actually have a video where I fixed a part on this lathe, and I actually scraped on the carriage. I scraped the ways and everything, and it made it better, but it's never actually been a really good lathe. We've really just used it for pipe coupons, but we had another roof leak, and then it got rusty again, and I was like, I'm not gonna touch it. It's a piece of crap. It has a problem in the gears. It's just not worth the trouble. And so I haven't used it in years, and I hadn't used it even before the roof failed. I didn't really worry about it because I didn't use it that much. This is our Brown and Sharpe. What do you call these? Horizontal mill. This is a pretty cool piece of equipment too. I do use it. I just never have too many jobs for it, but it does good. It's an old machine, and it's got some wear on it. It needs a few little detents, and some of these, like the controls, they're a little loose. They need to be gone through. I haven't gotten that far, but it is a good machine, and it's not as powerful. It's always easier to use the Maserati than it is this one. So, but yeah, good machine. This is just a small drill bit sharpener. Yeah, so there's the machine shop in all its dirty glory. I don't think you've seen it in all of its glory. Yeah, as we they've been doing great cleaning stuff up. We had to pull everything off the walls to paint, and now we're kind of putting everything back, but we're reorganizing to, it should be pretty nice when we're done. Because just having, we just had so many things. We do so many different things that, anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.
Radial. Awesome. Take that's like. Oh yes. Somebody come on here, Patrick. So.